Morning. Thanks for attending this small talk. As mentioned, my name is Jim Gregg. I'm representing the Metals Group. We're a new group of companies trying to leverage the economies of scale idea where presently 3 companies share administrative, corporate, and technical costs, all within one heading or one group, and we can leverage some cost savings that way. The 3 companies are Camino, Benchmark Metals, and Altiplano. The disclaimer, just to let you know that we are exploration companies and there are fundamental risks involved. A quick snapshot of the 3 companies, but I will primarily be talking about Benchmark as we still have some expected drill results coming out over the weeks to several months. But Camino is a Peru-based company, copper gold. There's a 10-kilometer copper trend. Outside of the margins of the trend, there appears to be some good gold and additional copper targets. The first drill hole at Camino drilled 168 meters of 0.7% copper, which is quite an amazing feat from surface down. There's a bit of review under process at Camino, and there's some new targets being established, and we believe there's potential to aggressively and rapidly do some step-out drilling and expand a resource. At Altiplano, it's a Chilean-based explorer. It's actually a small producer, although I'm not allowed to say producer. It generates about 5,000 tons a month in bulk samples. And the plan at Altiplano is to grow from 5,000 tons a month up to 15,000. The grades are about 1.5% copper and 0.5 grams per ton gold. There is some review and acquisitions in progress. We're looking at adding to the whole land package. And then finally, Benchmark, which is a relatively new company. I'm the president. We're located on the margins of the Golden Triangle. There's a very strong 3-kilometer gold-silver trend that we've been drilling this summer and fall. It is a former producer. Quick snapshot of a recent drill result from a week ago, near 4 meters of 11 grams per ton gold and over 800 grams silver. Incidentally, that hole was very close to surface, within 50 meters of surface, so some very high-grade material. More drill results are pending, and through the summer next year, we will be looking at extending these zones and working towards a new mineral resource estimate. Just the metals team in general, you know, we're veterans from 15 to over 25 years experience. We're leveraging a partnership with Apex Geoscience to do a lot of our geological consulting work. The whole team, whether executive or directors, all participate in financial raises. We all have skin in the game in each company, and that goes along with our consultants at Apex. They all participate heavily in each financial raise. We have very good access to capital when needed. As mentioned, we've worked around the world from exploration to mine development and production. There is a track record of success with this group, and we're looking to take advantage of the turn in the mining cycle. We think we're very close to moving around the corner here where the mining sector will become hot again. And that's the focus of all 3 companies. Relatively tight share structure, good access to capital, and doing exceedingly good technical work to prove up the value. On Benchmark, there's approximately 40 million shares issued outstanding. There's about 1.4 million in the treasury. It's a formerly producing mine from 30 years ago. They produced near 200,000 ounces of gold. There's infrastructure still sitting at site. There's a portal that leads to 7 underground levels, and there's a tailings facility that's benign but available for future use. Essentially, this is a brownfield program The mine was never fully exhausted or mined, and our team is now finding new zones, and we're looking at expanding all these zones. Our market cap, just under 10 million. You can see other operators in the Golden Triangle that we're looking to chase or grow to with results. So we believe there's good potential here. This is a story that you want to get in early, largely because there's a lot of news flow to come. Golden Triangle, of course, a lot of success stories. It's a proven and prolific area. Well over 130 million ounces of gold have been discovered, near 1 billion ounces of silver, and of course there's copper porphyry potential with the Camino mine sitting 45 kilometers away from the Lawyers project. The Lawyers package, it's just under 100 square kilometers. Only a small portion of this has been fully explored. This is the opportunity for new discoveries, but within this package, we've got about a 3-kilometer trend that is showing some very high-grade material at surface. But in addition to that, we're also seeing some large bulk tonnage intercepts that range from 20 to upwards of 70 meters of near 1 gram per ton gold material. So what was missed here 30 years ago is they were mining specifically for these small high-grade veins, but they absolutely missed the bulk mining potential here, where there's wider zones that envelope these higher grade veins within the center. Another quick snapshot of some drill results. Just over 2 meters of 87 grams gold and 2,400 grams silver. That's in the Cliff Creek zone, where there's an existing portal and underground workings. And then I mentioned the bulk tonnage numbers. There's 36 meters of almost 3.5 grams gold equivalent. That's from surface down. These are great numbers. And at some point when the market turns, you're going to see people taking a lot more interest in this story. It's all at surface. We're road accessible. There's not use for helicopter drill moves. Existing infrastructure, and the Camino mine, of course, is only 45 kilometers away. I'm going to skip ahead just due to time here. Here's a better map that shows the heart of the property. There's 3 existing showings: Cliff Creek, Dukes Ridge, Phoenix. This trend covers approximately 3 kilometers. We believe, and we're starting to show some significant signs here, that these zones are connected or coalesce, either at surface or depth. That's up to us to prove up through a large program this summer. We're looking at drilling anywhere from, I believe it's about 14,000 meters up to 25,000 meters, depending on which budget we use. This will be an aggressive program to connect these zones and expand the existing resource through step-out drilling and deeper drilling. All of the zones are open on strike, on width, and at depth. We only completed 5,000 meters of drilling this summer, and those results will be coming out, more results I should say, through the next coming weeks and months. All of these zones are supported by radiometrics, soil samples at surface, rock samples, historical and new drilling. This truly is an undervalued story, as is most of the exploration stories, but we have done some very good work this summer. You're starting to see results through the drill bit, and we believe that next year, following an aggressive drill program, you'll see a much larger resource estimate. We're targeting 2 million ounces of gold and silver combined. Again, this is Benchmark Metals, but we're part of a larger group called the Metals Group, and we'll be looking at adding some new companies with some very good projects over the next coming months and year. Thank you.